So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about my plans for the kitchen over at Granbery. And if you remember that kitchen, it's kind of dark. There's lots of dark wood floors, wood beams, lots of wood elements, red brick. And I want to keep all of that wood, but I want to warm it up and lighten it up a little bit. And so I'm going to choose some warm colors. We're going to use greens and yellows primarily. Those pair particularly well with all that wood. So let me show you the layout here. This is the plan for the kitchen. The cabinets are already on order. And so when you walk into the kitchen from the rest of the house, you come in here and this is what you see immediately. So this is where the sink's going to be, cabinets on either side, a paneled dishwasher here, and this goes into the mudroom. So this is the mudroom, and back through here is the butler's pantry. So this wall before had nothing on it, not one thing in the original house. So we're putting in a refrigerator and a range, and we're using LG Cafe appliances. So we're going to be able to customize the hardware on both. So we're going to do copper. So we're going to have a copper hardware on both the range and the refrigerator, and then we're going to do an apron front copper sink here. So I think that's going to look really good, especially with all the warm colors and the wood. And then, of course, the range and the hood over here. So it's not a lot of cabinetry, but remember, I have the mudroom and the pantry, butler's pantry, that has lots and lots of cabinets. So this is the color of the cabinets. We're installing Kemper cabinets, and it's maple. And this color is Retreat. It's the same as Sherwin-Williams Retreat. So it's a beautiful medium tone green. I think it's gonna look really good. These are my dishes. Part of my inspiration is from these dishes. So I love greens and yellows in kitchens anyway. And then this is gonna be the wall color. This is Benjamin Moore Dunmore Cream. And you see I have it painted out in two different finishes. It's just gonna be an eggshell finish in there on the walls. And so this will be on the walls and any ceilings. There's some slants or some curved areas of ceiling that will also be that color. I'm not gonna have any white in the kitchen. And then all of the wood trim is gonna stay wood. So these are my colors, and check out the backsplash. So this backsplash, I'm so in love with this tile. And you can see that, I think you can see the light reflecting off. They're real imperfect glazed tile. They're a little bit different variation in color. You can see some different yellows here. And that's gonna be here in this backsplash area, and then also along this wall. So that's the plan. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty excited about it, and I believe our cabinets should be in probably in a couple of weeks. And then, so the next thing I need to do is go ahead and order my appliances, which I have not done yet. And then we'll be good to go. What the heck is that thing coming out of the kitchen window? I have no idea. So I'm not even sure what's going on in here in the kitchen. Take a look. There's the hood. It came off. Well, I really don't know what they're doing, but I think I'm going to get out of their way. Well, the kitchen cabinets came in today, so I'm very excited about that. It's about time that something starts looking like a real kitchen in here. So here are all the boxes, and our trim carpenters come tomorrow along with the kitchen designer from ProSource who's been helping me, and we're going to start planning out how to install cabinets there and there. And they're going to look fantastic. I can't wait for you to see. So another thing I need to decide is what light fixture to do up here. So right now it's centered on the room, or in this portion of the room, and the windows. The problem is when cabinets go over here,
we're not going to be able to put a table right underneath that. It's probably going to sit a little bit more over here somewhere. And so instead of hanging it lower like that, I believe it's going to need to go up higher and maybe spread out a little bit. Maybe be a little bit wider of a fixture that is a little closer to the beams so that it doesn't look like it needs to be hanging over an island or a table. So the way to do that is to go higher with it. If you want it to look like it's connected with the piece underneath it, it needs to hang lower. And that would look really odd if you had it hanging at this height or lower and didn't have a table centered under it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. So my next choice needs to be what kind of light fixture I want to do here. I like the idea of black iron, or it could even be something copper. Do you have any ideas? Something that'll stand out a little bit from the ceiling.